All right, morning of September 30th. Just got dropped off a little bit ago, and we're back at it. I'm feeling a little out of sorts this morning. I don't know what my deal is. I'm not like sick or injured. I'm just like kind of in the brain fog for some reason. Almost like I drank a lot last night, but I didn't. So I don't know what it is. But anyway, we got like a 12-mile day slated for today. And then we're going to camp outside for a change tonight. And then tomorrow I think it's a 7 for the wrap. Jeff's back with the group, man. We're all excited about that. Glad to have him back. So we're hiking as a team, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back if something goes down. Jeff's video recording. He motivated me. Got a little Rockhop here. Very pristine. I'm going to take the lead on this one. Jeff sands the poles, man. There we go. Oh, Jesus. That log looks wet. Which is probably a bad idea. Woo! Hey, Jeff, man. That log rolls. That is a log roll. Like lumberjack style.
You're nothing. And it's a receipt.
Yeah, it's almost like being in space, you know? You look down at and you see like a huge world, and you're just a little speck in that, you know? But at the same time, I am the king of all you valley people right now. You can kind of see where the trail, which is supposed to be right here, kind of got washed out in this one section. Like maybe a mudslide or something, but people have been like kind of slogging it out through the mud. Over there, you got to either slog it out through the mud, or you got to kind of like take a little leap of faith in that area. It probably doesn't show up in video, but this trail is only like maybe less than a foot wide for a good 3-foot gap. So that was like you're either going down to the mud or you're going to take the 3-foot leap of faith. I did the leap of faith, but with the trekking poles it wasn't too bad. And then there's a water source up ahead, which I just like took my shirt off, stuffed it into the water, wrung it out. Feels so refreshing. Felt like I was wearing a dirty diaper. And I was so grimy, but I feel way better now. I don't know why. Before it was soaked with sweat, now it's soaked with like fresh water. I don't really know what the difference is feeling wise, but it feels better.
Where are you guys staying at?
We're going to decide that. We might campground or push further.
I don't know which point we're going. I think we're trying to go to Jerry's.
Alright, we just hiked past Lance Creek Campground, and that was pretty sweet. I had strong feelings that, you know, I wanted to spend my night out here there. I could visualize like hanging out in the camp, cleaning up, chilling out, but I'm gonna stick with the group. We're gonna push forward another couple miles to I think it's Jared something. It's like a road crossing, and we'll dry camp there tonight for our last night. It's been it's been a good day. I think overall, I think we're doing 13 point something today. And just glad Jeff's back out here and we're back together as a group. All right, we came across this small uncharted water source, like 0.1 miles just before our campsite. So we just cameled up a bunch of water. So water disaster averted. I think we were all like a little nervous about how that was going to play out. So we're good to go now. What a relief. All right, so we started off at 8:30 this morning and we got here at 4:30. So it was 14 miles. Pretty good time. I'm feeling it. I think we're all feeling it. But we're at Jared's Gap, and you know, we came across the water, and everything's turned out perfect, man. We were able to set up plenty at daylight time and time to hang out. Built a little fire, so it's a nice last day, man. Nice last evening in the woods. All right, talking about October 1st. Go, Jack.
So I was saying, like, I felt like maybe we were on some sort of hidden camera show last night because we're in there setting up camp, just getting things ready. And this blind guy comes walking through, hiking the Appalachian Trail. He's got a dog leash in one hand and a blind person's stick in the other hand, dark sunglasses on. And I'm thinking, am I seeing what I'm seeing? There's got to be a hidden camera here. This is a joke. And he turns off the Appalachian Trail, so I think his dog's leading him the wrong way. And I say to him, you know, hey, are you looking for the water or something? I was just going to try to help him out, stay on the trail. And he's like, no, I'm just doing a big loop trail around back to the lake. Apparently this guy knew exactly what he was doing. The dog knew where he was going. But it was something. First time I've ever seen a blind hiker out here on the trail.
That's disconcerting. I mean, that was weird. Jeff, what about, what else happened last night, man?
Oh, our neighbors rolled in, decided the best place to set up was literally 15 feet from my tent. And they were a little hodgepodge group, questionable. Waited till after dark to find a place to hang their bear bag. And we all get settled in to go to bed about 9 o'clock, which is already late for us. The guy throws on an audiobook.
No earphones.
No headphones, man. Just straight up audiobook.
for maybe 45 minutes. Then gets a phone call at 10 o'clock. And then about 8 more text messages equally spread out so I could just fall asleep and then get woken up each time.
Not like text message on vibrate. It was like,
hello, Moto. So Will was kind enough to say, hey, sir, you know, switch that thing on vibrate. Meanwhile, Jack's thinking that I'm the one with the cell phone, and those guys were the ones that were putting me into place.
Yeah, I got straightened out on that this morning.
And then they were up at about 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
So we were up later than normal. We got up earlier than normal. But we're excited. Last day here, 5 miles up over Blood Mountain. So
yeah.
Here we go.
And then his partner's, the worst thing about it was his partner's air mattress. It sounded like somebody was squeegeeing windows like a foot from my ear all night long. It was the loudest air mattress I've ever heard. So we're all like, I mean, you know, we're doing all right, but that was a rough night, man. But still kind of a memorable evening to wrap up the trip on. And I swear to God, the stuff that's happened to us on this trip, like, people are probably watching this video and they're not going to believe it, but it's real. All right, final push up Blood Mountain. There's the historic, it was the Depression era built rock cabin. Man, I was just talking to the guys, it's like I think it's the second time I've climbed up this mountain where I'm like, you know, that wasn't that bad. Because, you know, I watched a ton of YouTube videos on thru hikers before I really got into it, and there was a consistent theme that Blood Mountain was just brutal. And don't believe the hype, it's not that bad. I mean, it's not easy, but relatively speaking, you know, it's not that bad. So, I think that was our last ascent for the trip. It's all downhill from here and we're done. Which is a little sad. There's Jeff filming. We're filming each other. So I just climbed up this giant rock right next to that rock cabin on the top of Blood Mountain. And there is a view up here. I've never been on top of this thing before, but that's pretty cool. Here's the view from on top Blood Mountain. Well, it's actually down probably like 0.2 miles or 0.1 mile from the top. Very majestic. Yeah, I forgot about the descent off Blood Mountain, so it's not bad. I mean, I'm not like winded or hurting or anything, but you definitely got to pick your path down. It's aggressive, and I genuinely feel sorry for the people that are like heading the other direction, going up this thing like southbound. That would be a beast. Yeah, we're just kind of cruising downhill, passing a bunch of winded tourists. Alright, I just parted ways with Jeff and Jack. They're headed back to the cabins. I'm over here in the parking lot. But that's it, 85 miles. All of Georgia and like 7 miles of North Carolina in the bag. We're wrapping up. And, well, overall it was like a lot of Type 2 fun on this trip. Man, I gotta say, I'm already having a bunch of fond memories thinking about it. We had a good time. I really did. And I'm glad I came out here and hiked with those guys. And, you know, I already miss it. I'm still on a trail. Like, I'm sad it's over. But the nice thing this year that's different from past years is I'm coming off the trail and I don't have like this huge dark cloud hanging over my head because I got to go back to work tomorrow, or I got to drive 10 hours and go through Atlanta traffic. None of that's happening. So I feel good about that stuff. Ready to get to Arby's right now and destroy a gyro, though. It's plan A. But thanks for coming along, and I feel obligated to say if you like the video, you know, thumbs up it and subscribe, all that stuff. I don't know why I have to say that, but it feels obligatory. But yeah, Georgia, check. Yes!